Echoes of the Lost, a Xenoarchaeological Odyssey. The planet was a stark, alien landscape, its surface a patchwork of craggy rock formations and vast, desolate plains. The sky was a swirling canvas of purples and blues, punctuated by the occasional streak of a shooting star. It was a world untouched by human hands, with secrets buried deep within its crust. Matthew stood at the edge of the excavation site, his eyes fixed on the artifact. It was a monolith, a towering structure of an unknown metallic substance, its surface etched with intricate patterns that danced and shimmered in the planet's ethereal light. Shortly after the team arrived, the artifact began to glow a faint blue, pulsating rhythmically, each pulse followed by a low, resounding thud that echoed across the barren landscape. "Matthew," Angela's voice crackled over the calms, pulling him from his thoughts. "What's your read on the situation?" Matthew hesitated, his gaze still fixed on the artifact. "I'm not sure," he admitted. "It's unlike anything we've ever encountered." Angela was silent for a moment. "We need to figure this out, Matthew," she said, her voice laced with a hint of impatience. "The corporation is breathing down our necks." "I know, Angela," he said, his voice steady. "But we need to proceed with caution. We don't know what this artifact is capable of." Angela scoffed, crossing her arms over her chest. "Always the cautious one, aren't you, Matthew?" she said, a bitter edge to her words. "That's why we're in this mess in the first place." Matthew felt a pang of guilt at her words. He knew she was right. His caution, his hesitance, had cost them their son. And now, it was preventing the team from investigating the monolith. "I'm doing the best I can, Angela," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. "I don't want to lose anyone else." Angela's expression softened, the anger in her eyes replaced by a flicker of understanding. "Neither do I, Matthew," she said quietly. "But we can't let past mistakes dictate our present actions." Matthew nodded, turning his gaze back to the artifact. He knew Angela was right. They had a job to do, a mission to complete. But as the artifact's glow intensified, its pulsating rhythm quickening, Matthew couldn't shake the dread that had settled in his gut. "Tell the team they are a go," Matthew ordered. As the days passed, the tension within the team grew. The artifact's glow had become a beacon in the night, its pulsating rhythm a constant reminder of the unknown. The team worked tirelessly, studying the artifact, trying to decipher its purpose and its origin. But with each passing day, the artifact remained a mystery, its secrets locked away. Matthew found the pulsating glow hypnotic. He would stand at the edge of the excavation site, his eyes fixed on the artifact, his mind filled with questions. What was its purpose? Why was it here? Why lights? Why blue lights? Why sound? On the fifth day, as the planet's twin moons rose in the sky, Matthew received a transmission from the corporation. His heart pounded in his chest as he listened to the voice on the other end, the words sending a chill down his spine. "You are the 13th team to investigate the artifact," the voice said, its tone cold and emotionless. "The previous 12 disappeared." Matthew felt a chill run down his spine. "Disappeared?" he echoed, his voice barely a whisper. "Yes," the voice confirmed. Shortly after, the pulsating glow stopped, about 7 days from landing. Matthew's mind raced. Disappeared? What did that mean? And why hadn't they been told about this before? And the shuttle was damaged, a leak that will take at least 8 days to fix. He thought of his team, of Angela. They were all in danger, and they didn't even know it. He felt a surge of anger, of betrayal. The corporation had sent them here, knowing the risks, knowing what had happened to the previous team. The transmission ended, leaving Matthew alone with his thoughts. He stared at the artifact, its glow now a blinding blue, its pulsating rhythm a deafening roar. He felt a sense of dread, a sense of impending doom. He thought of Angela, of their son. He had failed to protect their son, and now, it seemed, he was also about to fail Angela. He felt a pang of guilt, of regret. He should have done more, should have been more. Angela's voice crackled over the calms. I think we found another structure. Matthew turned, his gaze meeting Angela's. What's wrong? Matthew hesitated, unsure of what to say. How could he tell her the truth? How could he tell her they were all in danger and might not make it out of here alive? He took a deep breath, steeling himself. Angela, he began, his voice steady. There's something you need to know. As he spoke, the artifact's glow intensified, its pulsating rhythm quickening. The ground beneath them trembled, the air around them crackling with energy. Matthew sat in disbelief. He knew their lives would change forever.